Hi, Silver Hustler here. Sorry, I put this video up yesterday, but there's some problems with the sound. A few of you noticed that, so thanks for bringing that to my attention. Yep, here we go again. Sorry if you've already seen half of this, but I'll start with the good stuff. Last week I showed you I bought this, which is the 1/10 Britannia. That was removed out of a ring. I also got this a few days ago. So it's a 1/10 Krugerrand. I bought some little cases as well to keep them safe. I know they're not uncirculated, perfect condition or whatever, but I bought them for their gold content, so I'm chuffed with it. Came out with quite a nice ring actually. It was quite heavy, 9 carat. It's got a solid. I think it's called a solid shoulder. I don't know if you can see the hallmarks in there. So yeah, 375. And yeah, the second good buy of this week was all this American silver coinage you can see here. I'll just move some of the bits up. It's all, well, you got these 6 here which are 65 to 70s. The rest of it's all 90%. There's about, well, a touch under $15 face value. So I'll just give you a little quick tour of this. Firstly, I haven't actually had any of these in my collection so far, so I'm happy to have 4 different Morgan dollar and piece dollars. I've always been concerned about buying these off eBay and stuff because the number of fakes, and I don't really want to be wasting my money on fakes. But yeah, I got this in well, I got a good deal for this lot. I got an 1888. It's very worn, but there's no actual real marks on it. That's an O mint mark, so 1988 O. I then got this one, the 1921. A little bit more detail, but a few scuffs and 1 or 2 dents around the rim. This is 1921. It's a, I can't see that with my naked eye. That's an S, 1921 S. 2 piece dollars, both 1922. 1D, 1 note mint mark. One of them is in very nice condition. A few little scuffs. I was concerned they had either been cleaned or faked because this whole lot came out of lots of the coins were in amazing condition. Most of the Roosevelts are 1964. The Mercurys are mainly early 40s. There's a few earlier, but they're not in such great shape. And the quarters, there's a couple, I'll just put a few aside just to show you some close-ups because they're in very nice condition. 1964, not quite uncirculated, but they've still got all the lustre they had when they're made, so they're as if new. Just to show it like a nice, can I get it to focus? But you can see you got your full circular lustre on that. So I was very happy with that lot. I'll put some of these up. Moving on to some other coin finds. Actually, I'm glad I did another video because I got these this morning from the coin shop. 2, he said they're uncirculated. I'd say they're near uncirculated. But 2 80% Australian 50 cents. Both, obviously, 1966 is the only year they made the silver one. Little Queenie there. I thought I'd just compare it to a more modern one, just so you can actually see the colour difference. Obviously, they were rounded, and now they've sharpened them up a little bit. A few more coins. First Mexican coins, actually, as well. This was nice. These were on eBay by about £1.20 each, so that was, I'm pretty chuffed with these. They're the 1 peso, 10%, so 100 silver. But a bit of an unusual coin. I don't know if there's many other 10% silver coins. So you got a 63 and a 61. I got an old 1920 florin from a rummage box. I think they noticed that was silver, so charged £2 on that in the end, but that's still under spot value, so it's obviously not in a collectible grade. bit of Canadian, 25 cents, and another 25 cents, 1950 and 39. Again from the coin shop. He does some quite good deals with me now. I do buy a fair bit in there. 1920 half franc from Switzerland. It's dirty, but it appears not to have any major problems. And this, which is nice, a few minor marks. Well, I can only notice that now. It's underneath the eyepiece. But I should probably be wearing my gloves with some of these coins. But 1942 1 rupee. Really good detail on that. So I'm chuffed with that. My next silver coin, I didn't even know they made these, so I was happy to find that. The fingerprints are actually on the outside of the coin. It's fully encapsulated. Came in a nice Royal Mint box with your Royal Mint blob. So yeah, 28.276 grams of sterling. See, that's a nice coin. You've got your sort of frosted raised proof bits there. And then from a charity shop, they had a sort of rummage box for 10p a coin. There wasn't much in there good. Mainly your 80s and 90s French and Italian pre-Euro stuff. So 10p each. I went for the high face value stuff. So I got an Australian $2, a quarter, a steak quarter, another quarter, and then to really complete the deal, a 50p. So I paid 50p and I got 4 coins and a 50p back. So I feel a bit guilty, so I'll probably have to donate something to them now. So yeah, that's it on the whole coin front. So quite a bit of silver there. This is an interesting piece. This came out of a rummage box. I'm not sure if anyone would know about it. I've talked to a few people. I imagine it's military related. Sort of quite a large dog tag sort of thing. And it looks, I think it might be Hebrew, I don't know. But WD and some writing there. I wasn't sure if it was a dog tag or something removed off a machine. Just to help you identify it. That's about the size. So it's a fair bit of size. It's steel, it's magnetic, but it looked interesting, so I thought I'd get it. Didn't pay much for it. I think it was 50p. So chuffed with that. Also got a big bag of coins. I still haven't had time to go through this. It looks all pretty modern, so I doubt I'll find anything decent in there. But yeah, I'll get back to you on that one. Now over to the jewellery and other pieces. Firstly, again, I'd always pick these up in charity shops, car boot sales, very clearly English hallmarked. 50p, it was just chucked in with a load of loose modern spoons. So that's, I think it's 22 grams. So for 50p, can't go wrong. That's more actually a bit coin related here, some jewellery. You got your Egyptian coins. I got this off eBay. It was a bit of a bad picture. I often take risks on things with bad pictures, and sometimes they pay, sometimes they don't. But the coins are in a slightly worse condition than they appeared. But I'm happy. It's got a bit of weight behind it. I didn't pay too much for it, so... Oh, that's the Australian coin. But yeah, it's all... Well, I think the coins are 720, or I think one of them's 500, and the rest are 720. The chain's 925 marked, so... It's alright, I might just put it on eBay and sit on it for a while, see what happens. I've got these two quite big bracelet chains. This one's a bit more unusual. It's got some sort of flower design, and it's fully English hallmarked. Very, very small, but you can just about work out the full hallmarks there. Just your normal 925 bracelet. I did quite a bit of costume bag sorting. I'll just remove. So all this is the goodies from the costume bag. The best item, well, the most expensive item is this. gold chain. I think it weighs about 3.5 grams, but yeah, quite a nice piece. It's tangled. It wasn't tangled yesterday if you saw this video all the way through, but I managed to get it tangled, and it's a bugger to untangle these. So yeah, chains, I don't really sell chains very well anyway, so that'll probably just end up in a scrap pile somewhere. A few of the nicer bits. Nice amber ring. Amber sells quite well. So yeah, happy to find a bit of amber in there. It's got a very small mark at the bottom. Pretty naff stuff. Just a little bit of silver there. I doubt it's a diamond. The setting's really rubbish anyway. Probably the thinnest silver ring I've ever seen. This weighs 0.9 grams. Very, very small, but it's marked 95. This isn't hallmarked or stamped, but it is silver. It's tested silver. But yeah, quite a nice tiger's eye in it. Tiger eye stone. So yeah, hopefully that'll do well on eBay. Actually, I said it wasn't hallmarked, but it looks like there's something stamped there. Quite a plain, it's quite a brassy colour, but again, stamped 95. And something which I think I will do well with, Cameos always sell well. This is quite a nice old, well set cameo. It's got an 800 stamp, so it's probably not British. But Cameos, yeah, I've always had good luck with Cameos. Some of the larger cameo brooches reach obscene amounts of money, but normally they come in gold, but silver second best. Little pile of just junk earrings. There's about 6 grams of just odd earrings, bent bits and things. That's all adds up. And a nice nautical brooch. I got the clips broken on the back of this, but it's such a nice piece. It's worth me, well, I think it's only about 3-4 grams. It's very thin. I'm either going to sell it to someone who will repair it or try and repair it myself. But it looks like someone's done it before, and oh, I don't know what the hell that is. They've just blobbed a huge lump of crap on the back. I did get excited when I found these, and these were attached to some very large gold earrings, but you can see they're 416 stamped. So I was hoping the earrings would be as well, because they weighed 6 grams each, but unfortunately it turned out to be gold plated. But a little bit of 10 carat there. And then these are just some odd finds from down the antiques market. Little small 9 carat crucifix. I didn't want to get my scales out when buying this, so I paid a bit too much. They wanted £12.50, and it weighs 0.75 grams, I think, so I've probably lost a little bit on that. But yeah, you win some, you lose some. I didn't really want to get my scales out in front of these people just in case it was heavier, but I might be able to get that back on eBay. But nice old hat pin, mother of pearl. It's like a very orangey purple sort of mother of pearl, changes in the light. Quite a long one. This is 10 carat. So you got 10k, and then this little mark here. I don't know what it looks like, an N inside a square. So if anyone knows anything about that, I know 10 carat's not commonly made in England. A nice, this is quite an unusual one. This was actually given to me to try and sell. It's a handmade sterling silver ring. The only information I know is it was made in Cornwall in the 70s. But yeah, it's an unusual design. And then this I traded for a watch. I needed, I wanted some sort of more unusual items for my eBay. I'm not sure what the stone is, but in the light it's an unusual one. Very large setting. Very, very heavy ring. It weighs about 20 grams, I think, altogether. It does have That's the wrong way around. Polish hallmarks. So if you see there, you've got a woman holding a woman with a number 3 in front of her head. That indicates sterling silver in the Polish hallmarking system. So yeah, that's about all the finds I've got from this week. A few odd unusual bits. I don't normally buy things like this, but I've seen people buy these and get some money on eBay from. I saw this in a charity shop for 99p. Old calculator, works fine. I still haven't had time to check it up, but Princetronic scientific calculator. Got a few nice buys off eBay as well. This is just a little ring sizer. It's very handy if you're obviously selling rings on eBay or anywhere really. It's got US and UK sizing on. And some more unusual finds from this week. Ooh, I'll just put the sound up. The bottom box is, I picked this up from a charity shop, I paid about 12 quid for it. It is a Edwardian till. So I was happy with this, so I've just chucked it full of, well, I've filled it full of crap already. But no, I'm converting up a little office at the moment for some stuff, so that'll go nicely, but everything works perfectly in it. I like the little bell. And then this, just a little, oh, I've got a few, see, filling everything with crap. Nice old box, but it's got some bit of silver on the top, just to brine it up a bit. So yeah, they're both nice finds. I don't really know much about restoring stuff like that, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. The handle's horrid on this, so I'm going to try and find like a little brass handle of the same width, just so that goes well. But yeah, that's the lot from today. So yeah, stay tuned. Got any questions, or if you've got any ideas for videos, subscribe, and I've got some more stuff coming up soon. Okay, thanks very much. Cheers.